get fat during the lockdown? Then try the coronavirus weight loss plan. Go from this to this.
I lost 25 pounds on the corona weight loss plan.
It's simple. First, get tested for corona.
Son of a bitch!
Then quarantine for 14 days and wash your hands with no-show organic soap. It's that simple. You can go from this to this.
I lost 32 pounds with the corona weight loss plan.
The coronavirus is available everywhere. Warning, don't try corona if you live with old-ass people, because you will kill their ass. Grab your soap from No Show Organic.
Hey man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate y'all being here. Yo, it's gonna be a quick show, man. So apparently, I can't say the N word anymore. For two reasons, I guess. Number one, because I'm not a colored, so, and number two, because of a conversation that I had with a friend of mine yesterday, and it was his birthday. And for his birthday, what he wanted is for me to stop saying the N word. They said we was kings. We was kings. You can't say the N word. I was like, word. I so then he also said I can't say bitch. I was like, yo, you gotta pick a struggle, bro. I can't do both, right? So B is still on the table, N is off the table, and I'll tell you how we came to that conclusion. So he said, man, yo, bro, remember that time we were riding my car and a song came on and you told me to turn that song off, said it was sorcery. And I thought you was crazy, man. He said, I thought you was crazy. And then I thought about it, was like, yo, you might be right. So I want to talk about the sorcery. That song was from Jodeci, by the way. But I think Eric Cartman has the right idea about what I was telling him about listening to the R&B at that time.
All right, guys, this is going to be so easy. All we have to do to make Christian songs is take regular old songs and add Jesus stuff to them. See? All we have to do is cross out words like baby and darling and replace them with Jesus. All right, buddy, give me a beat. Okay, nice, very nice. All right, Token, give me a smooth bass line. All right, nice, fellas. I need you in my life. Jesus, I can't live without you, Jesus. And I just want to feel you deep inside me, Jesus. Awesome.
That was pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty awesome. Shout out to Cartman, man. So when I told my friend, I said, man, quit singing along to that Jodeci because it's sorcery. You're repeating messages in your mind that is affecting your ability to think rationally. He didn't get it then, he doesn't get it now. So our bet is, because it's his birthday gift, our bet is I'll stop saying the N-word if he stops believing in black love. We're gonna see how that work out. But I want to prove my point, man. I played Cartman on purpose. Play Cartman first on purpose, because now I want to read to you the lyrics of the song that I told him to stop singing. The lyrics go as such. Move myself out the way. You can have my love. You're the girl of my life. You're all I'm dreaming of. Yes, you're my desire. I want to give you so much of the things that you give to me. Just take my love, baby, because you are so dear to me. Whatever you want, whatever you need, my heart belongs to you. Whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. Think about this. In the time in which you have the least amount of blood in your brain because you're trying to get some ass, you hear this going on in your mind. And in your mind, you are choosing songs to speak to a person the words that you can't say yourself. So now you're convincing yourself that this is this is what it is. We was kings, right? We all gods, group think. And I like the song. I'm a Josie fan. I'm not gonna front. I'm a Josie fan. It- It's good mood music, but I also understand that that boy is almost autistic, so he believes what he's hearing, and it made me think: do colors only respect disrespect? Are they always looking for the angle? Are they always believing that somebody's trying to backdoor them? Pause and trying to get over. Is that why that they are not helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, cheerful, or thrifty? Yo, Forever My Lady, I didn't like that song when it came out. I was a kid. I wasn't even thinking about having kids. So I'm like, yo, he's singing to his baby mama. I was like, oh, hell no. Nigga. Oh, no, there should be no singing to the baby mama, nigga. Just hell no.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah.
So I want to show you guys something else about this sorcery thing. The sorcery thing is real. Well, it's real in your head. Whether it works or not, that's debatable. But if you believe it, so it shall be, right? The man who believes he can and the man believes we cannot are both right. So let's check this out real quick. Apparently, this is a protection spell. I don't know what she needs to be protected from, but let's check it out.
Let's do an easy protection spell. You will need a black candle, some ground up eggshells. You're going to put that in a circle around the candle. Then with a needle, poke 3 holes into your candle and add a few drops of your protection oil. You can also add cinnamon, for example. And then I draw the rune algae over my candle. And look what I saw when I got up.
Did she really just say the protection spell is the reason she saw a rainbow? That is crazy. But I will say this. The difference between what you know and what you feel, right? Men and women are trying to replace God, right? Men are trying to subvert God. Women are trying to replace God. This is what I mean. Because women are feelings and men are knowing and problem solvers. Men are trying to solve the problems that God once got credit for the sun rising, for the moon setting, for the harvest, why water is wet, um, death. Men are trying to solve that using mathematics and science, right? Even as far as being able to change the weather through HARP programs and things of that nature. Men are trying to think their way either out of God or into godhood. Women are trying to get away from God and find pagan ways to praise because they don't want the system that comes with God. They're looking for ways to not have to listen to authority, ways to be chaotic, but still get the result they're looking for. They believe in superstition. They believe in hindsight. They say they believe in intuition, but that's a lie. Because intuition dictates what you how to duck something. Intuition would be like Spider-Man's spidey sense. That's intuition, how to avoid bullshit. When women go head on into bullshit. And then when things don't go right, they be like,
I knew I should have done it.
that's called hindsight. Hindsight is always 2020. So because they don't want to follow instruction, they look to follow um some type of paganism with no rule and hope for a good result. So what would have happened if she had her protection spell and it rained the next morning? Because that's normally where rainbows come from, right? From the mist. Um, Rose said he got a feeling people reject good people based on looks. They prefer to admire sociopaths. There's a lot of handsome sociopaths. A lot of beautiful nutty chicks too. Um, I don't even think it's the looks. I think that ugly people try to be better people because they ugly. Like once upon a time before fat girls got a chance to talk with clothes on, they would be very polite because they knew they had to know how to fry chicken and be polite and suck good dick in order to get a man. Like they weren't pretty like their cousin. They couldn't just go out there and cars crash into poles because they are beautiful. So they had to develop a personality. I think that's just a supplemental trait. But men in general, men can be handsome or ugly and still be a sociopath because men don't really judge themselves on looks, right? Men don't. You don't look at your boy and be like, "Damn, dog, you fine as hell. You gonna get all the girls." So with men, it's about the conditions that create the behavior. I will say that I'll say this though, and this is why I don't totally disagree with the premise, but I kind of reject it because, and I've told this story several times before because we've gone to events to be around women, and we literally had to say that we did menstrual shit in order for girls to be attracted. Somebody had to play pro ball. Somebody had to be a rapper. Somehow, I always ended up as the drug dealer. That was some bullshit. I blame Brian for that. Um, in order for girls to be like, oh my god, you can't say that you're a fireman. Being a fireman, even though it's just as dangerous, really, as being a shooter, running into a house on fire, rescuing the cat, that is a very dangerous job. But it doesn't have the toxicity to make a girl coochie wet, like riding around in a box Chevy smoking a blunt with a gun in your lap. There are girls who have dumped us off. Me and my friends talk about this. There are girls who dumped us when they found out, like they never asked what we did. They just, saw the swag. Who dumped us when they found out we had legitimate 9 to 5s. One girl even told me, man, that she felt like she wasted her pussy on me if she knew I wasn't a criminal. I think there's a toxicity. It has nothing to do with looks because we was already fucking. They have to they have to be horrible people. There's no reason to make an excuse with horrible people just being horrible people. Hannibal say pretty women feel like they pretty. It's okay to be evil. Um, Pretty girls think they pretty. It's okay to be dumb. The only pretty girls that are evil are the smart ones. The dumb the the rest of them just dumb. They have friendly pussy and shit like that. Because you don't have to know anything when you're pretty as a girl, or if people project you to be a good minstrel if you're a boy. So like you the captain of the football team, everybody will do your homework for you, right? If you're a pretty girl, homework don't matter. You're gonna find a rich man. And those are probably elementary school, but definitely high school behavior conditioning. Definitely, definitely so much so. Um, but looks and no looks, man. You choose to be what you're going to be based on the penalty that you are afraid to the penalty that you're afraid to receive, right? So you can be judged on greatness, but you still don't want the penalty, right? Even if the penalty is you're used to getting straight A's and that wouldn't be a drive you crazy. The penalty would be you can't be summa cum laude or something like that. Like people are driven to greatness from something on the inside, but the exterior conditioning comes with the penalty, right? And normally pretty girls don't get penalty and people projected to be great in a minstrel art don't get penalty because minstrel arts you see it so early, right? Me being able to write a contract at 10 years old actually got me sent to the principal office. That was some bullshit now I think about it. Said I extorted Andrew for a butter cookie. He signed the contract. But that's not something that they cultivate. Like, oh my God, they do contract law in sixth grade. They don't cultivate that. A great jump shot in sixth grade, you'll get recruited. And because of that, that conditioning to make a, a certain demographic believe that that's the reward system. Like that's the way we need to go if we're going to be successful. Um, then it takes away certain penalties like academics and it raises other penalties like you can't read the contract. Like Andrew couldn't read it. That's how I got $6.47 for a 10-cent cookie. You know what I mean? Then they sent me to the principal office. Said I was extorting them. But I was 10. I didn't understand compound interest had a term limit. Anyway, so long story short, because I ain't gonna be here that long. Long story short, man. Um, as a guy for the guys, you have to adjust how you what you worship, not how you worship, what you worship. Adjust what you worship. Like I said, I think Cartman had the right idea of changing what you worship to a spiritual thing or maybe perhaps a goal in your life, a piece of purpose. Because as it is right now, even on these YouTube streets, what it is right now is a bunch of dudes worshiping toddlers, right? All the panels about toddlers, every story becomes about toddlers. Um, Even when they talk about politics, when they talk about um the mayors in these cities, especially if it's a black woman, they go back to toddlers. Um, I've seen way more videos about Tiffany, whatever her name is, that's the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, and about Fannie Willis down there in Atlanta than I have about what Biden is doing, how Hunter ducked that Fed committee, um, that Donald Trump is slowly but surely leading in the polls, and he's not even on all the states. What's going on in Colorado? Will he get back on the ballot? Um, like there are real life things that locally and nationally that affect you on a daily basis. But every time I look around, it's like, yo, what these goofy ass Keisha's doing today, nigga? Like there's always a Keisha somewhere doing some of the dumbest shit you will ever imagine because that's that's where we are as a culture. For me to get and really, man, y'all need to sub to the Comedy Report channel, man. Shout out to the Comedy Report real quick.
Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. No soap. No soap.
Man, go to the Economy Report channel, man. Sub to that, man. We're about to start dropping a lot of content over there about the things I was saying. I can't talk about toddlers all the time. I don't even like these bitches like that. I do these shows to show you guys to stop worshiping the girls, and then the girls get mad like, "Oh, we should be worshiping." I'm like, "Nah, not really. I with clothes on," because I want you guys to get to a place that you can take the lead of a man. I ain't saying take leadership from a man. I ain't saying that, but take the lead of like, yo, we're running over this hill to the known unknown. And when we get to the other side, there's gonna be fried chicken, there's gonna be plants that grow tacos, and there's gonna be 7 virgin Irish girls. That's what's gonna be on the other side. And everybody get a beige baby. And it seems scary because there's certain things that happen in your lifetime that you have never seen, but all things have happened before, right? So there's things to the how'd that phrase go? Um, fool, fools are destined to repeat their mistakes, and the wise are doomed to watch fools repeat their mistakes, or something like that. I talk to my mentees; they like in their early 20s. They've never known a time which it wasn't fat girls everywhere, cracking jokes like, "Oh man, you was dating girls without collarbones." I'm like, at one point in time, your mama had a collarbone, my nigga. In 1994, your mama had a collarbone, but she wasn't your mama yet. Your mama fat. The girl previously known as whatever your mama name was, Keisha, before she was your mama, she was bad. Go look at your mom high school prom pictures. But as time went on, bro, everybody got fat. No, because nobody knew how to cook. Because girls don't need no man, so it's a lot of fast food eating out. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of things in the food. Appetite, um, unblockers, so you have to eat more. You know what I'm saying? It's so everybody got fat, and then you had whole national pushes for fat girls to be seen more because they want to change the what they call it body positivity. So it's a lot of guys that have never seen like 30 bad bitches walking down the street, and you like you don't even care which one you get because they all bad. A lot of y'all never experienced in the last 20 years. By the time y'all started dating, last 15 years, they didn't got fat. They didn't got fat since 2010. So it's a lot of things that you think is impossible. There's a lot of y'all who grew up being African American. A lot of y'all grew up being African American. A lot of y'all got African American on your birth certificate. My birth certificate, I was black. My dad's birth certificate, he was Negro. My grandfather, who was born in the 1920s, both my grandfathers really, theirs was colored. They changed the social designation changed. Like y'all have never met a color. When I call y'all coloreds, y'all be like, "Oh man, that's that slave master talk." My grandfather was born a colored. Both both my grandparents, or all four of my grandparents, were born coloreds. When my grandfather lost his birth certificate in, I want to say 2009 or 2010, something like that. I remember he was tearing his house up, cursing everybody out because his new birth certificate said he was black, nigga, or African American. He was mad as shit. He was like, I ain't no African American. My birth certificate said I'm colored. Why this new bullshit say I'm African American? I ain't from Africa. There's a lot of y'all who never met a color. You know what I mean? Prince say the government keep black women on the forefront because then they can control the black narrative by controlling black women. I don't I don't disagree, but I don't fully agree, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Matter of fact, man, I ain't gonna be here that long, man. I need y'all to support the show, man. Support the show.
Hey, baby. How much do you need?
Not much. Just enough for a new wig and a BBL.
Can dirty folks get some cash apps too, please kind sir?
This is why I'm gonna bring that comment back up. This is why don't I don't disagree with the comment. I just want you to see it a different way. I There was no census that went out to ask me if I wanted to be African American. There was no census that went out to ask my parents if I wanted to be black. They had a media push to be black. People were colored all the way to the 1960s, right? I mean, yeah, colored. No, Negro. They were Negro to the 1960s. My parents were Negro. My grandparents were colored, but my parents were Negro. And they were Negroes all the way to the 1960s. They had a full push with Jesse Jackson, you know, doing his little rhyming speeches, and they grabbing the biggest R&B artist of that time, James Brown. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm brown. They had a media push to be rebranded so you can lose your social designation again. There was a media push to be rebranded the same way that the alphabet community had a media push to have that accepted. The same way all them feminists had a media push. Even went to war against Barbie because Barbie was too skinny. Um, in order for them to be fat and not have to feed their kids. Um, a propaganda push for black women not to know how to count like at all, nigga. Like, so now they saying that men who make $15,000 a year more than the national median average are still broke, and they need to make $280,000 a month in order to afford a fat black bitch. There's always a propaganda situation going on. The thing is that black men are reactive instead of proactive. Y'all see every conspiracy theory, but y'all can't come together to conspire. And when y'all do conspire, y'all only conspire to be black, right? Y'all not even supposed to be black. Y'all conspire to be black. You want to go in here and support the women, the gays, and the felons. What are we gonna do about prison reform? Not a motherfucking thing. What are we gonna do about equality for women and affirmative action for women? Not a motherfucking thing. Let it die. Leave the motherfuckers behind. And what about the gays? What about the motherfucking gays? There are very few communities that were more homophobic than the black community, all the way until the 2010s when all the women from 1970 to 1990 fully took over the homes and kicked all the fucking real fathers out. And every season was stepdaddy season, all the way from 1967 with the movie Claudine, all the way to now where Sexy Red is getting knocked up on I was supposed to say X on Twitter. We all watched Sexy Red get pregnant. We were all privy to that. These goofy bitches do goofy bitch shit because as men, you try to include them in your shit instead of taking them to the back of the shed and training your toddler, man.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
Y'all don't love y'all women. Y'all don't love them. Y'all trying to get passports, go around them. The only reason y'all accept them because they're your mother and your daughter. So fuck your mama and fuck your daughter. Not literally, of course, either one. But man, bro, what about you? You got so much love in you that you don't have no love for you. If I don't eat, I can't feed because I can't hunt. If I don't love me, I can't love you because how much love will I have left in the tank? Y'all include these girls in everything. Black men are too egalitarian. They too inclusive. First it was the black and brown coalition. The Mexicans don't even fucking like niggas. Then I can't even say. I got to put some change in the change jar. I can't say the N word no more. First was the black and brown coalition. Then the LGBT put black and brown in their flag to say, yo, the gays and the felons, they down with us. And I'm like, yeah, y'all right. Y'all fighting so hard to be loved by your enemy. That's some Christian shit. I ain't Christian, so I ain't got to go for that. Y'all fight so hard to bring your enemies into your fold and then be like, oh my God, I'm sleeping with a python. Why the python bite me? Motherfucker, you invited a python. While everybody else got tiki torches, setting fires, digging little ditches, zipping up their tent. You like, yo, little python. You got a fat little BBL. Come on, slide in my sleeping bag. Oh my God, I got bit by a python. Y'all let black women come to meetings, and then what happens? They tell you to let them handle it, and you let them handle it. You know the amount of black women who tell me to put my business in their name for a minority contract? You know how conditioned they are to look at me, see my skin tone, and not even consider like, yo, bitch, I am also the same type of minority you are. So whatever contract you get, I am also eligible for. Man, that shit is amazing, bro. It is amazing how much cognitive dissonance that a group of people who can't count and can't really read, but yet somehow always get degrees are. But that's what you be like, oh, we double minorities. You only need one. You still think individually, but all right. See, if you was protected one machine, follow your leadership. Yeah, here's the thing: your leadership don't mean shit unless other people back your leadership. Once again, the games they play.
Yeah, Daddy, you in charge.
And since she get mad and she call her cousin and the police, your leadership don't mean shit unless you tribe up and your governance is your tribe. Then your leadership means shit because then other people enforce your leadership. Individual leadership means nothing. But it's an integrity thing. I mean, a man of integrity is a valuable man. I respect that. But women count on men to follow the rules so they can break them. Women count on men benevolence not to kill them. Men count on Women count on men's love to provide for them and feed them and entertain them. Bitches really don't know how to do shit with clothes on. That's why they always yelling.
We never do anything anymore.
Because they don't know how to entertain themselves. Men entertain themselves all the time. You can show me 2 guys, 3 guys, and all they doing is sitting on the park bench. They entertained as fuck. They cracking jokes. Somebody beatbox, another nigga start freestyling. Third nigga start breakdancing. And then they walk up the path, start feeding ducks, and like, yo, we should go fishing. Like, men can entertain themselves all the time. Women can't entertain themselves unless they hunting for dick. Everything they do is about shopping, so they can look like a transgender or getting dick. They can't entertain themselves. So they count on men for everything. Yo, shout out to Mr. O for the $2 cash app. And I think, man, XL Pro sent a $2 cash app the other day, and I didn't see it at the time, man. So this is a 2-for-1, bro. Gratitude to both of y'all guys, bro. Where the thing at? I don't even know where it's at.
I'm gonna drop a dime quarter, a whole change purse, a Chuck E. Cheese token. I'm dropping all that shit. Don't give a fuck.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, 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 joy.
Yeah, bros. Yeah, man, support the channel. I ain't gonna be here that long though. Man, shout out to James for the $2 cash app as well, man. Gratitude, sir. My bad.
Mama, that.
Gratitude. Um, so my vow to my boy, because yesterday was his birthday, is I quit saying the N word if he quit believing in black love. He told me what do I have against love? And I said nothing. I have nothing against love, but black love is an oxymoron. Black love is women, gays, and felons. And your women look like men, they act like men, they dress like men, they voice deep as mine, they have horrible customer service, and like 80% of them can't even fuck. So the one thing they say they're good at, they can't do that. 80% of them, they lazy fucks. They need to be broken down and rebuilt like an old carburetor. But in order to do that, you will have to make things uncomfortable. And women are creatures of comfort. So if things get uncomfortable and you don't have a support team, a tribe to be like, nah, man, this is how I go. It's gonna get greater later. They're just gonna look for greener pastures because women are only as loyal as her options and as faithful as her feelings. So y'all fighting a losing thing, and I come on here and try to tell y'all that, but I'm tired of telling y'all that. Niggas that's gonna man up, gonna man up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. Y'all would think that I don't get no hoes. The way I be roasting these bitches, y'all think I don't even get hoes. But what y'all don't understand, man, it's the hate that makes you great. It's not the love, it's the hate. It's it's the it's the toxicity. It's the oh he ain't going. You know what I mean? Because they hate you. To hate them back is just to match energy. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I might do a show later on, man. But I know I gotta drop a couple more videos, man. I gotta do the y'all gave me a lot of good suggestions, bro. I gotta do Noble Drew Ali. I gotta do a bunch of people. I don't know why everybody's so mad about that Marcus Garvey video. I don't know why motherfuckers mad about Marcus Garvey video. But anyway, yeah, let me get back on my grind, man. Got to get these Black History videos out, man. Those who are members, y'all get them first, man. Those who are registered for the Marry Your Secretary course, I got to drop. If y'all want the tutor thing, man, I'll drop a link for tutor. We'll do Marry Your Secretary course member only videos. Y'all be the only ones be able to see them, and we can actually talk and dialogue, and y'all can ask questions and go through the lesson plan. And however, because I want y'all to be great, bro. I want y'all to be great, man. One last thing. So a couple of days ago, I got a call. I don't know if I told y'all this, but a couple of days ago, I got a call on accident. Somebody like butt dialed me, and we just started talking. Man, he gave me a little bit of game. I gave him a couple of networks, and it was like, yo, he was like, yo, bro, you good right now for like 50 mil a year, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm missing a couple of pieces. He like, yo, I got the pieces you missing. I'm like, oh, say less. So um we went down and I went down an uncomfortable path because we're talking about Chicago politics. So if y'all look at Hood Conservative or Bernard Riley or goddamn it, Anton Daniels, whatever, everybody talk about Chicago but me, and I'm in Chicago, but that's why I don't talk about Chicago. Because I gotta go outside. Niggas from Detroit and New York, they ain't gotta go outside in Chicago. I look, nigga, I gotta walk these streets. I'm popular, bro. Like niggas be, damn, that's dirty. Like, I don't need them problems. But um I know all the major players in the social service because that's what it is. They activists. That's why I don't fuck with them. Cause I'm like, yo, y'all activists, bro. Y'all doing protest parades. Y'all doing cookouts for Biden. Y'all doing dumb shit. Like y'all ain't playing no power moves. Y'all playing colored moves, and I don't really like y'all like that. I mean, as people, they cool. I show up at they picnics because I like free food. But as far as helping y'all, giving y'all intellectual property and sweat and donating to y'all dumbass, no. So I'm talking to one of them guys, and I kind of broached this topic. I was like, "Look, bro, I'm like, man, we already switching social designations already, bro." Um, and he really got on it. He was like, "Yo, man, the FBA and ADOS." He was like, "I'm with that shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like the name, but I like the energy." Honestly, I don't like Erkian as a name. We can find a new name before I file, but um, I'm like, "Yo, why they didn't do it? Y'all keep talking about." I know why they didn't do it because the people that came up with FBA. Wait, FBA is Tariq Nasheed. All right, Tariq Nasheed was an ex pimp turned video maker. All right, and then You had the ADOS people. That was a girl. She was supposed to be a lawyer, but she's still a girl, so she can't count and she can't read. So I was like, why they ain't just do it yet? But they didn't do it because they don't know how to do it. They know how to talk about it. They know how to rile people up. If they knew how to do it, it'd be done. So I'm like, yo, the space is there. I tried to tell them how to get reparations. They like, oh man, they ain't going. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Like y'all don't even want to network the niggas that'll get you that because all the motherfuckers that can give you reparations because y'all so busy with y'all. American blacks are so busy with their nose up a bitch ass that all the quote unquote blacks that can give them the reparations are really Haitians and Nigerians. And they don't even like American blacks, but y'all call them black. Crayon games. They ain't your people. They your color. They ain't your people because they don't fuck with you. Type of people your people don't fuck with. That's that black and brown coalition shit. When had the Mexicans ever showed up for the niggas? When? Show me that parade. Show me that speech where the brown coalition came together with the black coalition was like, yeah, we united as one. Never. Motherfuckers just add people because niggas is cowards. They be like, strength by numbers. Ain't no strength by numbers, man. Rather 10 lions than 100 sheep. 100 sheep is just more food for the slaughter. You need 15 people to rule 40 million. And the 40 million ain't gonna care. Because it don't matter who leads them. Niggas be on that coward shit. Anyway, so man, so I was really happy to hear that other people have the same thought process, the same tribal thought process. That's why I don't know why motherfuckers so mad about the Marcus Garvey video. Yeah, we from the diaspora. All right, you're not American, man. See, because that's why because the Niger. If you're Nigerian, that's cool, but you're not American. I don't shit on anybody who having a tribal designation, bro. I don't trip on none of that shit. As a matter of fact, rest in peace to this brother right here. Because he's a victim of COVID. But what's that?
I'm Nigerian. I'm not even black per se. I'm Nigerian. My parents are from Africa.
Not even black. Look black, ain't black, right? Because a color is a color, but a nation is a nation. A tribe is a tribe. Do you have a flag? Do you have a beard? Do you have a religion that matches your land? I want him to know about no fucking 12 tribes of Juba. Do you have? Tell me about Chief Womp or something. When in Rome, do as Rome. If I go to China and I see a Buddhist, I'll be like, yo, that fits. Niggas always want to be anti-white while they doing all white shit, and then want to take credit for white. Just be what you're supposed to be, bro. Like this shit is weird to me. So I don't concern myself with that because I'm with him and I liked him. Rest in peace, man. You know the jab took him out, but I liked him. I liked his um realization, like his self reality that he is Nigerian. His family is from Africa. He can tell you what tribe he came from, which delineation of Islam. I don't remember if he was Sunni or Shiite. And then there's a subsection of that subsection. Like, you know who he is. I never try to take that away from him because that's who he is. And you come over here and he's just a crayon. And then all the motherfuckers who know who they are coming over here trying to take credit for all the native colored shit. And I ain't even on no FBA shit. I'm just saying, but this is tribal shit. Like, you got your shit. And then motherfucker like, all right, y'all got y'all shit. We got our shit. Oh, man, that's racist, motherfucker. Y'all niggas stupid. Y'all illiterate. How the fuck you gonna be your own shit? Y'all ain't shit, nigga. You might as well let us take your slot. And then when you nut up, it be some goofy black bitch, your mama and your sister, or the bitch who's sucking your dick like,
Open up the borders for the foreigners. They need help and security too.
because all women are globalists. Women think that the more men that come around means the more men there to protect her, so she don't need one man because she gonna have all the men protecting her and all type of foreign dick to suck. Bitches have no concept of danger or propriety or protection. None. Blacks being a matriarchy means that they will be forever slaves because matriarchy is slavery. Got to rebrand, retry, man. Get up out that jam, man. It ain't even hard to get out of. Anyway, facts. I said, man, they keep supporting other groups, or those groups keep replacing them. They keep blaming the white man. 90% of the shit that y'all blame on white supremacy is really black women. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Me and my man, me and my man Wayne and my man Rick. I gotta call Rick too. We didn't get to see him for his birthday yesterday, man. So we gonna buy him a drink. I'm gonna make him some jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? I've been grilling. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna grab a couple bottles, man, get him drunk, put some chicken in his stomach, then let him go out here and try to practice his black love shit with whatever closet dope fiend bitch he fucking with. All these bitches don't dope, man. All these bitches popping pills. They either dope fiends or winos. All these black bitches, man. They either on fucking Moscato or they popping a pill or they smoking some shit. Fucking drug addict bitches. Anyway, as always, man, I appreciate everybody that supported the show, everybody that slid through, man. I know it's a lot of other people on, man, so I really appreciate y'all, man. Man, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up. Go out with it.
Yo, what's going on, man? Check this out. First of all, I want to let y'all know that Nasha Outdoor Fresh Deodorant really works, man. I ain't got bit by a mosquito since. All right, so check this out. This is what life is right now, man. I killed a pheasant because I'm a gangster like that, and I added some baked beans. Some kidney beans and some green beans. So you know what I'm saying. That's you know what I'm saying. And some Doritos. Do some Doritos in there. That's one of them things that I had in the convict cooking handbook. Y'all was on support convict cooking magazine. All right, over here we got the hut. This is the tent. There's somebody in there, but they bullshit. They said they was gonna come out here and do the zombie apocalypse. They ain't ready for the zombie apocalypse, man. They gotta go. You know what I'm saying? We living off of Canada Dry and bottled water.
He's a frolicker and a gyrator.
The fuck type of commercial break was that? Hey, so we had wait. So we came out here with an air mattress because I told you I was gonna have an air mattress. How come the air mattress got goddamn mildew on it? Mold or some shit. Couldn't sleep on the air mattress. So now I'm air mattressless. I had to sleep on the ground. Last thing I'm gonna say real quick is, man, good morning everybody, man. It's always great to come out here and rejuvenate